Hello everybody, Thrive here with some really exciting Planet Zoo news. Now I'm sure you already know what it is based on the title, and you've probably already seen it yourself before my own video, but we're going to go ahead and cover it. Basically, today Frontier have announced the next second Planet Zoo DLC, and that is the South American Pack. Oh my god, it feels so good to say that and not have that be in a speculative term, because all we've been doing is speculating about South American Pack. It was like, I think it was the most talked about DLC, at least from me and all my friends, and I just, holy crap, we got it, we're getting it. And I just woke up this morning, and I see the announcement trailer, and actually, and before I go any farther and we dive deep into what we're getting exactly from this new DLC, I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you guys the announcement trailer just in case you haven't. If you want to go watch it by yourself, it's also in the description down below. So here's the announcement trailer. Alright, that was a pretty good trailer. Very awesome. It's a shame it doesn't reveal any new animals. I gotta be honest, at first when I watched it, I was like, where are the new animals? Don't tell me we're not getting any new animals. But then I read the description, and we're getting 5 brand new animals. So we'll talk about that in a moment, because we're actually going to go ahead and just read the entire statement with this DLC they've made. So here we go. Heyo zookeepers, now that the air is getting warmer and the nights are getting longer, we're feeling tropical. It's time that we travel down to South America and meet some of its beautiful wildlife and its lush fauna. What does this continent have in store for us? We are so happy to announce the Planet Zoo South American Pack coming alongside the free update 1.2 on April 7th. And remember, I did cover the new update, so if you want to go see what's in that, I'd go check out my video, or go check out their social media pages. We're putting on a party and you're invited to join us. We're celebrating 5 new glorious animals to welcome to our zoos. The wondrous red-eyed tree frog, the mischievous Capuchin monkey, the unique giant anteater, and the friendly llama, and the beautiful Jaguar. Okay, before I continue, no, I'll save my emotions for later. These 5 animals present themselves on their own list of challenges when you bring them into your zoos, as they have their own specific needs you'll need to cater for to keep them happy and well looked after in your parks. In addition to these animals, there are over 250 new scenery pieces and building pieces that will be sure to inspire you and help you create the zoo of your dreams. Create the city of lost civilization or an overgrown jungle adventure that will have your guests gasping in wonder and your animals feeling right at home. Planet Zoo South American Pack will be available to purchase for £7.99, $10.99 in the US, and €10.99 on Steam and the Frontier store from 7th of April. So, wow, there you go guys, South American Pack. Oh my god, we're going to be able to build our own Aztec temples, overgrown jungles, and I'm sure loads upon loads of new botanical pieces. Mike Sheets is probably going to love this DLC. All this great stuff, but the most important and most exciting thing to me is always the animals, and so let's take a look at each one of these animals, talk about them. We already got screenshots of them all. I'm going to go through them one by one. I'm going to go actually in the order that the Steam website that I'm reading off of this is I'm going to go out in the order they're listing them. So we're going to start with the red-eyed tree frog. Probably the weakest of them all, if I'm going to be honest with you. But that's not to say that it isn't a beautiful animal in itself. And now this is interesting. So everyone was complaining about how the Arctic Pack only had 4 animals. And so Frontier's like, alright, fine, here's an extra tank animal. You happy? I can kind of see that's what they were thinking. Because honestly, I wasn't complaining about just getting 4 animals. People got to understand that each of these animals takes time and money to make. So, an extra little 5th one, which is just a tank animal, it's fine. And the animal itself, the actual red-eyed tree frog model that we're getting a look at here, looks really beautiful. It almost looks real, like that. You could probably convince someone that this is real. That's how good it looks. But other than that, though, I don't have anything else to say. It's a great amphibian choice, classic South American animal. If it wasn't going to be this, I would have taken like the poison dart frogs, or I'm sure there's other amazing huge insects that could have helped fill a roster, and actually probably some new lizards as well. Lizards would have been great, because we are definitely lacking in tank lizards. So Next up on the list is the mischievous Capuchin monkey. Now, this is probably the most surprising one of them all. I was keeping my fingers crossed for a primate of this pack. It was almost inevitable because it's South America, one of like three of the continents that actually have monkeys on it, and a form of primate was definitely needed. It's interesting that they went with this one. I was not expecting they'd go with the Capuchin. I was thinking at least spider monkeys, maybe black howler monkeys, because they're big, and Frontier likes to tend with going bigger than smaller. But Capuchin monkeys, it fits their surprising choices, because they always have a surprising animal choice. It just makes sense, but I'm happy with it. It does appear in zoos. It's a fine candidate, and you know what? It is actually a new it's a new shape of monkey. We don't have, in terms of all monkeys of Planet Zoo right now, all we have at the current moment is the Japanese macaque and the mandrill, and neither of those scream monkey, even though they are. But this guy right here, this screams monkey. Has a short tail. It's very small. I say very small. It's decently small. This is a really cool specimen to get. I'm happy to have Capuchin monkeys in my zoo. I'm sure other people as well. But I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for the howler monkeys to join the game one day. There's definitely more room. So now after the Capuchin monkey, we have the giant anteater. Now, I love giant anteaters, as does everyone. This is a amazing choice. I am so happy to see this. And as we can all see, Frontier went with a variety of South American animals to fit the theme. You know, giant anteaters are far more I forgot what it's called, the Cerrado, I believe it was. It's far more of a Cerrado animal. Like, if they were going to do Amazonian pack, the giant anteaters probably wouldn't be a part of it, as they don't really touch too much up in this in the Amazon. But it's good to see that they went with a whole range, and we got the giant anteater. And I gotta be honest, for some reason, I don't like the way it looks. I'm sorry to crush all you giant anteater lover hearts out there, because I'm one too. But for some reason, I'm looking at this giant anteater model, and the face, just something about the face. It doesn't, like the red-eyed tree frog looks very real. The Capuchin monkey kind of falls in the same thing as the the giant anteater. It does not look that real, but I'm not complaining too much, because it can be, you know, it's a game at the end of the day, and I'm still super grateful to have this animal. It's beautiful. It's not the most realistic animal I've seen coming from Frontier. Just saying. So, still beautiful though. Let's go ahead and move on now to, of course, the classic llama. So it was a llama, not a oh god, I'm forgetting the name of it. Guanaco, that was it. So everyone went on this big spiel yesterday, deciding or arguing what is which. Is that statue they teased going to be a guanaco or a llama? It was a llama, as I was hoping for, as I said it was probably going to be. A lot of people definitely seemed like they wanted guanacos, though. I will say it was a pretty good race. Guanacos definitely had a good chance, but llamas, here we are. They actually look amazing. I don't know why, but the model is just perfect. The fur and everything, the baby in the screenshots, it's adorable. This is a great animal to get. It makes sense. It's another filler for animals that we didn't have, though. I don't think it was the most heavily requested one. Still, though, the llamas just look perfect, and there's not much more to say about this. I love that they put them on a bit of a higher range here in the screenshot, because, you know, they are Andean animals, and so they're going with that full range. But anyway, though, now we move on to the king or queen of South America, the Jaguar. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will probably know that I am probably the biggest Jaguar fan ever. I love Jaguars. I have been begging for them ever since the announcement of Planet Zoo. And here we go. We finally got them. Wow, it is just one screenshot is so beautiful. I don't know why. God, it's great looking. The Jaguar it looks perfect. And it doesn't even, I gotta be honest, I almost thought for a second it was that modded Planet Zoo one, because there was a modded Jaguar, and I was like, oh, okay, great. I'd rather just wait for the original, for the real one. And actually, I can see there's some differences. The head shape of this is perfect. You can see the line crease down the middle of the head, as Jaguars should have. They have that down head posture. Jaguars are the third largest cats in the world, and I can definitely feel that here, right now in Planet Zoo. I am more than excited to start making my own Jaguar exhibits. Thank you, Frontier. It's gorgeous. So, there you go, guys. There was my emotional debate about all these animals, and I'm arguing to myself. I'm arguing to myself which one I love the most, because they all look so good. And yeah, there's not much more to say. The DLC comes with so many animals. It's looking great. Guys, I will be bringing you all some early content on this, and I'm getting early access, so I'm very excited about that. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway of this DLC. I'm going to make my own separate video about that, but you all will have a chance to win this DLC for free from me post-launch. So, talk about that when it comes time. But anyway, though, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please remember to like button, subscribe. Are you excited for this new DLC, and which animal is the one you're most excited for? I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.